Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2016. This is the return to glory save with AC Milan. We are in the Europa League final versus Paris Saint-Germain. This team, bog standard back four, Donnarumma in goal. Yes, 18-year-old in goal. I am crazy. Bojakowski and Bonaventura on the wide sides. Wide sides? What? Out on the left and the right. Mari in the middle. Yes, I think it's worth a shot sticking with him because he has been terrific for the most part. I know last 5 games isn't great, but whatever. Ramos and Menez. I got no choice. Torres, as you saw in the last video, the more eagle-eyed viewers saw this news piece. 12 games without scoring. I mean, that is just pathetic. But Fernando Torres. Sorry, I was going to say something else there, but all I need to say is Fernando Torres, and you know what I mean. So Adrian Ramos is not in good form, as you can see. That's what I mean. He'll be in great form. You know, like score 2 or 3 goals and then just not score for like 8 games. And you're like, well, what? I don't get it. So, you know, he's got 18 goals this season. Of course, you're going to stick with him. And Jeremy Menez, as you saw against Inter, was very good. And I keep citing that game, but there's really nothing else for me to go on this season. Right. There's their teams. Sirigu in goal, David Luiz at the back, Matuidi in the holding midfield. There's Emre Can, of course, who they bought off Liverpool. Verratti in the middle, Lucas Moura, Bernard, and Zlatan himself up front. I will just call him Ibrahimovic for now for the rest of the game because calling him Zlatan like he's some sort of demigod is pretty stupid in my opinion. Also, I'm not Swedish, so I don't see him as a god. In fact, I see him as a slightly above average footballer, someone who I have never really bought into the hype to, I will be honest, and that means he's now going to score a hat-trick against me, doesn't it? It's very, very obvious. Oh, and I thought we were going to concede the penalty inside the first minute. So, Paris Saint-Germain being in the Europa League, I know, very peculiar. They, I guess, just dropped out of the Champions League and have just carried on ever since. That's all I can think, really. They won the Ligue 1 last season, the French league, so I think that would also be, considering the current time, if you are watching this in the future, I think if you look sort of November, December time, I think it would be pretty apt, Paris Saint-Germain winning a European competition this season, considering what happened earlier this month. But I don't want to talk about that because that's very sad. Here's Bonaventura with a terrible free kick. See, that light in the mood immediately. They're having a lot of room on the pitch at the minute, aren't they? Goodness me. Here's Lucas Moura, Emre Can, who's on a yellow card. Emre Can, point on him. I think he is a wonderful talent. Brendan Rodgers, partly one of the reasons why I end up sacking him was because of his just ludicrous decision not only to play Emre Can out of position but numerous other players, including Lazar Markovic, a player who I of course signed on FM12, I think, or maybe FM11 for Liverpool. It was probably FM12, thinking about it. FM11 was far too early. And he was terrific for me, so I know he can be good, or he's supposed to be good anyway, according to the Holy Scripture of Football Manager. But he's on loan at Fenerbahce, but I'm hopeful that Klopp himself can do something good with him. But you know, it's one of the as I say, one of the reasons why I was very much in. Eventually, certainly come sort of the West Ham game. In fact, probably even before that, could be last season. Why I ended up joining the sort of Rodgers out party was because he was just playing these players out of position. And I know I had no problem with him playing Emre Can out of position at, say, centre-back, because that one kind of made sense. You know, but at right-back, it was just bewildering. I mean, completely bewildering. I'm fully aware that Joachim Löw himself, the Germany manager, has played him at right-back as well. And we are getting dominated here, man. Fucking hell. I don't really want to go too attacking, because that will just leave us completely open. But we are, as you'd expect, or you would expect Paris Saint-Germain to dominate this game. I mean, that's no surprise, really. Menez, did he play for PSG? I think he did. Can I just check before? Oh, okay. Apparently not. Zapata knocks it down. Bojakowski going very close indeed. I don't know what happened to my voice there. Terribly sorry. He is slightly injured, but he's carrying on, so that's fine. And there's no yellow injury mark next to him. I think he's just taken a bit of a blow. Although it might mean he has to come off at some point, which I don't want to do. Here's Matuidi. Bernard, the goalkeeper's not in a great position. But it doesn't matter as he's lofted it over the bar. But we're having a lot more possession, apparently, which is unlike us. It's usually the other way around. Bojakowski again now. Looks to find Menez. I think it was saved by Sirigu. Thought he hit the post, but Digne, former player of mine, twice, maybe even 3 times over. on previous Football Managers gets it away. I don't think I've signed a player more often than Lucas Digne. It was either him or someone else. I can't think who it was. There's another player, but yeah, Digne's a player I always used to always go ahead and sign. And I remember on FM12, I think it was, he was appalling, wasn't he? If you're any long time viewers will remember him, he had a shocking start to his career. Speaking of shocking, well, no one's been particularly bad. Bonaventura could be doing a little better, and of course Adrian Ramos, who is horribly out of form now. See, that's all it takes, just a few games and bang, you're out of form. We're having more possession, but not having as many shots. I don't know. It's a very, very difficult decision to make now. Do I change things and potentially mess up and give them an opportunity to get in with all these changes, or do I just keep it as it is? For now, I'm going to keep it as it is. But I'm very aware that things may need to change very quickly. Blažekovský, when Bonaventura was in a good position, he's found him now. Wins the corner, not bad. 3 shots off target. We've really hit poor form right at the worst possible time. I really don't think we could have timed it any better, have we? Let's be honest here. Some players have been in shocking form. The team in general, I mean, you saw the amount of draws we've had over the last few games, and it's getting pretty annoying. We were fine for the majority of the season. Didn't have the best start. Chance for Zapata, Ramos maybe, no. Just did not break to him. John Stones stops Bernardo, the lovely tackle, but he loses it straight away. Did he just try and did he tackle him and then try and nutmeg him? Because that's what it looked like. I thought it's like try and nutmeg someone who's sitting on the floor. Right, here's Imbula. De Jong, of course, on a yellow card, as you'd expect. He is a permanent yellow card. The tackle by said yellow card, and here's a Bartinel trying to launch Jeremy Menez. Well, Ramos is in a decent position, and he's just messed it up totally. The problem is I've got no one else to bring on apart from Torres, who's, as you saw, suffering a confidence crisis. So maybe we'll bring Torres on for the last few minutes, and maybe he can do what he did for Chelsea and win us it. I know he didn't win the Champions League for Chelsea, but he was a major reason why they were there, of course, when they played Barca. And there's Bernard off the bar. Goodness me. Mari gets it away. Oh, goodness me. This is very tight and very tense. They are turning the screw just slightly now. The Paris Saint-Germain coming closer and closer and closer. This is so frustrating. This is why I'm going to have to go out and spend big on a striker this summer. Because I do not have... There's Carlos Bacca, but he's a little bit injury prone and he's not getting any older either. I think he's about 31. Here's Menez. Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff from Menez. Good save by Sirigu. The finish just wasn't quite there. Bonaventura can't find John Stones, but Ramos finds Blažekovský, and it's never really good, was it? I don't really want to take him off, but that he is going to become more and more injured. I really hope he does not play 120 minutes, because if we do go to extra time, that's going to be a real horrible one. Right, Ramos is bugging the shit out of me, and I'm going to have to go with Torres, because Ramos is becoming more and more ineffective every passing minute. Bonaventura is also lacking. He just hasn't done it for me over the last few games, and today again he's not hitting the marker I set for him. I am making these substitutions with extra time in mind here, and we are going all the way, it appears, with 5 minutes to go. Donnarumma now, maybe he can launch something here. No, it's going to go straight to a PSG player. What a surprise from a goal kick. Blažekovský, though, doing defending well. He's got red on his oh no, come on, Lucas fucking Moura, and it's offside apparently. Let's have a look. I don't think it is. Well, that is just cruel as you like from FM. Let's have a look. When was the pass made? No, I don't think so. Is he? Pass was sort of made here, I guess, maybe in the next frame, and yeah, he's offside there, but I think the pass has already been played well. We haven't been in great form, I'll be honest, and it's not as if we deserve any of this, but yeah, a shoot on sight. Let's put it back to balanced. Take more risks. I don't believe that. Okay, we're also going to have to make some changes. Oh, that's a heartbreaker if that's if that's gonna be the final result. Come on, look at the fucking next highlight. Well, okay, take De Jong off. I know if we equalise, then we're kind of screwing ourselves over here. But I'm gonna have to. We just have to gamble it. And who else do we? I guess Bertolacci for Zapata. Just going for it. This is a really dumb idea. Because this, I mean, it means we're taking it. It'll take us to extra time, but I can mess around with the team. I can fiddle with it if we equalise. But that's if we equalise. Yeah, I think that's fine on that. Okay, this is just the last throw of the dice. It's purely desperation move here. Look at the formation. It's ridiculous when you actually see it live on the pitch. Look at this. Abate's got Bernard with him. Well done, Abate. He is brilliant. Donnarumma uses him, but look at this. Why would you even do that? It's coming straight back every time. And Bernard, it's going to be no Abate to the rescue again, I think, or someone. But we just can't even get the ball at the moment. We just keep pushing. Look at this. We just keep doing this. Torres, he's onside. Mori, Bertolacci just doesn't quite have the legs. Oh, this is horrible. Really horrible. It's a really horrible way to lose it. Nah, can't be happy with that. You wouldn't be either, so don't tell me you would be. I know it's good that we got here and everything, but Torres, no, he just doesn't have the legs. He's gone. He's completely gone, Fernando Torres. I don't see that. I might have to sell him because, quite frankly, 12 games without a goal is pathetic at any level. I don't care who you are. That's a heartbreaker. That's horrible. Nigel de Jong, man of the match, I mean, just sums it up, really. But they were the more clinical. Simple as that. 2 shots on target. That's a joke. That is embarrassing, in fact. They had 6. We had more possession, but... just lost form. I'm sorry, I'm lost for words now. Just lost form completely at the wrong time. We've won 1 since late April. We've won 1. Shit. Complete shit. Well, there you go. You can fuck off. Right, yeah. Oh, they got a friggin' bonus payout for that. Of course they did. Overachievers were Basel, and the underachievers were them. And this is almost always useless. Right, well, the possibility of a treble was on, and we might actually end up with 0. We've got Milan. We've got Cagliari against Milan for the final game. If we win and Juventus lose, then it's ours. If Juventus win, it's theirs. It's as simple as that. Juventus, if they don't win, then the door is open for us. But with the form we're in, I'm not expecting anything, quite frankly. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.